Just got done shooting some photos at work. If you don't know, I work 9 to 5 at a software and design firm. I was shooting some photos today of a product that didn't have any metal on it. There was no glass. There was no transparent things. It wasn't this, but I had a string of bad luck where I was like photographing or shooting video of things that were transparent or things that had like reflective polished steel on them. So it was an absolute nightmare. The larger the product that you're shooting, you need to have like this giant tent around it of like diffusion cloth and like lights that are powerful enough that you can show off the product, but not powerful enough to show up in the reflections. It's like the weirdest balancing act ever. This one was totally a product that was a solid color. It was plastic and it was super easy to shoot photos of. It was like the ideal Monday product to shoot. So that was awesome. And it's after 5. It's time to go home. Every day I check my freelance and YouTube to-do lists to see like, okay, if I have to work on something, I just prioritize my list, prioritize and execute. That's like the system. Today I was looking at my to-do list and I was just not interested in doing any of it. For me, that's super weird. That's even weird for me to say. Like, one of my favorite things to do is work on these YouTube videos because I can do whatever I want. I can test a lens, I can test a camera, I can, it is a lot of testing. I should probably do something a little more interesting for the viewers, but I don't know, I'm learning something. So it's like I can take that to my work today or my work here. But I was looking at all this stuff and I do have some more creative things in the works, but I just didn't want to do any of it, which was very strange for me. And I feel like if I took a day off, I'll be better positioned tomorrow to come at, I have an edit that I have to get done. I have three different freelance projects going at the same time. Thankfully, one of them's done. The edit is shipped. The invoice is paid, all is well. I'm down to 2 outstanding freelance projects now, and they're like ongoing. I'm 2 shoot days on the first one, and I probably have 2 or 3 more. And then I have 4 shoot days currently down on the other one, and I'm not sure how many left. We're trying to, every time we go out and shoot, we find something else we have to shoot, which is great, but for planning wise, it's a little rough. So I'm really not at a point where I could go and edit those 2 videos together. So I'm like, I'll just work on a YouTube video. And now I'm between YouTube videos. So I'm like, I'm going to start something. And honestly, like out of 100%, I'm probably like a 25 right now. I had like a 10-hour drive yesterday. I was kind of doing a lot. And I'm just super tired from it. So starting a project when you're not fully invested in the project just leads to more reworking down the road. I've learned that, especially like if you have the opportunity to rest and come at a project the next day at 100%, it'll be way better than starting a project at 25. And then the next day you'll probably be also tired, but you'll be like 50 or 75%. But if you would have just taken that time to go to bed when a normal person goes to bed, don't go to bed at like 1 a.m. and get 6 hours of sleep, like get a full 8 hours of sleep, drink water, do some pull-ups and squats and deadlifts, like work out, don't drink so much coffee, all that stuff. Like if you come at a project with 100%, it'll get done better and it'll get done faster. So I'm taking the night off tonight. It is currently 6 o'clock now, and I'm just going to go home. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to spend some time with my wife. Maybe I'll play some Stalker 2. Hopefully I'll go to bed at a normal time, and I'll come at all of my freelance projects. Those are on pause, but I'll come at my YouTube projects at 100% tomorrow. And in theory, they'll be better. Also, side note, have you ever started something and like you're editing a video and you're looking at the timeline for the first time again, and you're like, who edited this? This doesn't make any sense at all. And you're like, oh, wait a second, I edited this. I feel like whenever I start a project, and I'm not 100%, I just make a ton of mistakes, and then it takes me more time to undo those mistakes I made than it would have been if I just came at it with fresh eyes. So that's my thought process here. Let me know what you guys think of this. Is this silly to even say? Like, I always refrain from making videos like this because they're like wishy-washy to me a little bit. Like, do people even want to hear this? They want to hear me talk about not working? I don't know. Let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff, though. I would like to introduce more of what I do, like actual work, like billing clients and making stuff, because I realize my channel's gotten a little gear heavy lately. So I do want to pivot into more creative things, but again, that's another time for another day. That is one of my bullet list items that I'm not working on today. So yeah, I'm taking the day off. If you need to take the day off, don't feel bad taking the day off. People need to rest. That's what I'm telling myself, at least. Okay. See ya.